Hi guys, we are back with our third place, fourth place match, and it looks like round number 1 is going to be on Prokhorovka. It's going to be right under Alpha's face, right?
It's Prokhorovka.
Okay. So, should be Prokhorovka, and it's going to be between Buntinong and AC's Gaming.
That's
right? It's got to be.
No.
Buntinong and AC's Gaming. They both won. Their. Oh, I'm sorry. Third place, fourth place.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. It's gonna be between Cold Diggers and One Ball Rush.
Yeah.
All right. And then later we'll dive into Buntinong versus AC's Gaming. All right. So, thoughts on who's gonna win this one? I don't believe we've seen these guys play against each other before.
Yeah, no, but you know the One Ball Rush got they got some strategy problem, you know, on the earlier match, and the Cold Digger they got some problem on teamwork. So I cannot expect who's gonna win this one because they both team got a big mistake before.
Right.
Yeah, maybe they can revise this one, but I'm not sure. I cannot bet who gonna win this. You know.
Well, I mean, essentially speaking, at any high level of play, the one thing that's going to determine the first prize winner is going to be the one that makes, generally speaking, and this is an overgeneralization, less mistakes.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
I mean, like, in the third place, fourth place match, you know, obviously we're going to see, do you think, you know, we're going to see less mistakes from one side than the other, but do you think we'll see any wins from luck or anything like that?
Yeah, but because of, you know, it's pretty complicated from the penetration, you know, the calculation of penetration and the accuracy.
RNG.
So, yeah, so sometimes you just play like wrong and you hit anyone, but your enemy maybe just sit there and try to shoot you and he miss anyone and he miss a lot. So sometimes it maybe a pin problem or just a luck, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's one way of looking at it. I mean,
Yeah,
it happens every game.
Yeah, I have a blind match, you know, maybe 1 year ago, and we got a 7 computer here, and I'm sitting on the back in the central. Everyone, they see the enemy like 2 seconds earlier than me. Everyone. So so I got a big problem while trying to fight into the enemy. They always hit me first, and after they shoot me, I see them.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, that's really, I have to say, it really suck. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe someone got such problem, so they keep missing. But I'm not sure how can that could happen. You know, we got 7 the same computer, we got LAN there. You know.
Yeah. It's just I get where you're coming from. It's probably a bug with the game. But so let's go ahead and get a look at our third ring girl of the evening. There she is, Mrs. Beautiful. Her name is Corinne, guys, and for those of you who were not here earlier, the first 6 digits of the code were LWKQYC, and now she is holding Q2. And don't forget to vote for your favorite ring girl at the bit.ly link below. That's bit.ly/ringgirlq2. And hopefully this one is your favorite. It was actually Chu who was winning first prize last we all checked, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Why can't it be a Venny, guys? Why can't it be a Venny? Pink hair?
That's too bad.
You know? Yeah, come on. Anyway. So, thoughts for this game so far? What we can see in the game lobby would be a Tiger T-34, Chafe, and a KV-1.
Type T-34.
Oh, type. Oh, I'm sorry.
Type. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a
Type.
Chinese tank.
That's what I get for looking at small text on a screen that's really, really far away from me instead of this big screen monitor that we use for casting. So Type 34, Chafe, and a KV-1. And that's going to be going up against an REM, a RAM 2, T-49, and a Chafe.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time that we see a Type T-34 on a battlefield.
Yeah, the type, especially the Chinese Type T-34. I'm not sure why they use this one too.
Yeah, why?
I'm not sure. You know, the gun is really nice. I have to say the gun is good, but other
perspectives.
I mean, other tank destroyer. I mean, the T-49 got a better gun than the Type T-34. I don't know why he chose them.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Loading up on Prokhorovka now. And it looks like spawning to the south side of the map, we have, it's hard hard to determine actually because we're actually using Alpha's monitor to cheat this. Yeah, and right now, looking at the way things are shaping up on this, I feel like there's a part of me that's leaning more towards saying that Rush might win this. One ball Rush. That's just me. And I mean, Cold Diggers, I'm not going to doubt them by any means, but they've been here. They've been here for quite a while, even since QIC Season 1. Southside spawn.
A KV1.
Yeah, KV1.
Oh, so slow.
Indeed. Southside spawn is going to be, it looks like, the Racks? That's Cold Diggers, right? Yeah.
Southside is
One Ball Rush.
The north side.
I'm sorry, jeez. It's just that our observers started switching between the tanks so quickly that I couldn't keep up. North side is actually going to be, as you said, Cold Diggers, and south side is going to be One Ball Rush. And who of either side is going to be spotted first? They are clearly, I don't know. Can that Type 34 see them or not?
No, they got really short range, like 320, 340.
320?
Yeah, compared to Chaffee, like he got like 400 or 390, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so if they didn't use the Chaffee to scout, they won't see anything. No. The Chaffee is just stand there. Yeah.
Particularly, I don't know, the position of our Cold Diggers right now, it's not something that I'm too terribly fond of, because if we look at the position that we see One Ball Rush getting into presently, they're all getting up on the hill. They're going to have, basically, they're going to be able to make pot shots onto the guys on the ground there. And it looks like, oh man, from that direction, our M24 Chaffee is going out to scout.
Yep.
And I think that's when he could get lit up, possibly. I don't know if the entire enemy team is in the right position for One Ball Rush at this moment. But it looks like we're going to have Roy taking things a little bit more conservatively and pass himself off to the north side before trying to get anywhere near the capture circle. All right. Do you think both sides are all right with taking a draw in game number 1 on this map?
I don't think so. This map is not that easy to draw because it's pretty open,
And also, I mean, until you see first blood in the game, I mean, I think what's the word I'm looking for? The converse effect of this would be that neither side wants to take too much damage.
Yeah. Normally, a map that's easy to draw, we have to gather some defensive position near the capture circle. So on this map, the capture circle, it could be defended, but it's not that easy compared to like Greenberg. The capture circle can really nice position to defend, but here it's not.
All right. Well, it looks like, I don't know, no one's been scouted yet. No one's been spotted. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Yeah, maybe, but on the position, maybe we can say that. And the KV1 gonna be spotted, I think.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me just a little bit of that game between Horseman and B Gaming v Waco. Not too long ago. That was about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And what happened then was Horseman basically tried scouting the entire enemy team. It looks like finally Lorax has been spotted. He got shot at just now.
Yeah.
And he's is he
Two
being
bounce.
hit or not?
He is hit, but it bounced.
Bounce,
too far
third hit,
away.
Yeah, it's two bouncing.
fourth hit.
Oh, no, it's
It's just not penetrating.
Yeah, no, it's missing.
Missing.
Finally.
Okay, finally hits. 98 damage.
Wow.
And
6 rounds.
I mean, with that, he kind of gets spotted, and the M24 Chaffee Roy is actually rushing to that position presently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does not have any friendly fire to cover.
Yeah, and he is alone, I think he's gonna die here.
I don't see why he's not pulling back yet. Something, some bells should be going off right now. He should see that something is not right at this moment.
Wow. Oh, wow. The Roy didn't push.
Oh man.
Maybe he's aware of the teammates on the other side,
Yeah.
thinking like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
maybe one tank here, that means you got support, but
Right.
it's not the case.
Yeah, but I have to say that the KV1 is really lucky. Got a couple pounds and the Chaffee shoot the ground some. If the Chaffee didn't miss anything, he gonna die already.
A lot of mind games are unfolding in this first round on Prokhorovka. And we have 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock for both sides to really make something happen. Of course, victory is attained either through capturing or by having 5 tier points more than the opposing team. But it looks like so far both sides might be, leaning towards a draw, at least in game number 1. And it's just that conservative play that they're looking for right now.
Yeah.
Larax kind of working his way up there. And
It looks like Kevin gonna capture it.
can he get spotted at this position?
Yeah,
Oh, he's been hit. He's been hit. All right. Well,
Wow.
shots bouncing off of the Type T-34.
Yeah.
And it looks like this part of the map is going to be in the hands of One Ball Rush. But Coal Diggers just keep on unloading and taking 0 damage for it. And they're in a great position right now with the way things are panning out on this map. 20 seconds to go on that capture. And with all 3 of the tanks in the circle, they could actually force the hand of the enemy team. Coal Diggers could be forced to come out of the mountains. And we already see that the M24 Chafe, being piloted by Scyther, is trying to work its way around the corner very quickly. Will it or will it not happen is the real question. 50 seconds on that capture. Looks like we're going to see a hit onto team. No, it's a missed shot. Follow-up fire. Looks like it's going to decimate that house, and finally a penetration does happen. That's going to take a little bit of time out of the capture. 54 seconds it has been knocked back to 55 now and working its way higher. And it looks like all 3 of the tanks are just going to pile out of that capture circle and try and get the M24 Chafe out of the game. Instead, it's actually just, oh my god, completely backfiring on the entire team.
Yeah, I still
Coal
wonder
Diggers.
why Ro is still here. If you cannot catch someone, you have to,
Go together.
Your force. No, not just one cap here. If you only have one tank trying to cap, you would have to have 200 seconds. It's now like 10 seconds.
Right. Roy is struggling for dear life right now, but I think even if he were to 1v1 this M24 Chafe, he might not have such great chances. But as I say that, he takes him down. He's now heading for the hills, trying to get out of there alive, but 67 HP. Well, let's just wait and see where things go in this next exchange of fire. This is looking pretty nice. This is looking pretty good for Roy. He actually gets 2 tanks. Is he going to get that 3rd or not? Is the real question. Rambo, he's missing left and right. This guy, he finally gets taken down.
Yeah,
look,
if the Roy, trying to kill the another Shafi together, not just stand here, maybe he still got a chance. But again, I don't know why the Coal Digger does such bad teamwork again.
Yeah, I mean, I was leaning a little bit towards One Ball Rush.
I mean, if you got a 2 tank to capture, they stand behind the house, and there's a Shafi, maybe trying to reset you. You just end him, and use another Shafi, circle the flanking to the south. Maybe you got a very nice chance to kill the Shafi along there, But they just send the 2 low hit point tank to kill Shafi, and they are sniping down from the hillside. If they send the Shafi go to the south, he won't be sniped, and no one see him.
Yeah, I mean that's one way to think of it. That's one way to think of it. All right. So I mean, just one of many ways that Coal Diggers could have solved their own problems, if you will. But I mean, let's give these guys the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they can take 3rd prize this week and get a little bit more gold in their pockets. We'll find out after this short break, guys.
Okay.
All right, guys. So here we go with game number 2 between the Coal Diggers and
One Ball Rush.
exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna just find out how much rumble can happen here, if anything. All right. So there's already a KV1 at Type T34.
And it's Chafe, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So this is actually something I wanted to ask you in the first game, but it looks like it just never came up. But what's the specialty of the Type T34? What are the characteristics that stand out the most of it for it? Excuse
Yeah,
me.
it's a pretty balanced tank, but it got speed, no armor also, and its gun is really nice. It's got a 57mm gun and really fast, really nice DPM.
All right, all right.
Yeah, high penetration, accuracy, and high DPM. I think.
How much damage would it do to a KV1 if it were to hit head on?
Maybe only 70, I guess.
70? Ooh, wow. Okay.
So how about
2 seconds per round, so.
All right.
it's
So
not
nice reload rate.
yeah? How about T34 against Type T34?
bad. Yeah, they almost identical.
Really?
Almost identical.
Then why not choose T34
I
instead?
don't know. Yeah, I don't
Okay, maybe they like the color green.
know. Maybe he don't have T34, I guess.
Oh yeah, that might be another. Yeah.
Okay, they choose a Ren 2. Yeah, it's more reasonable. The gun of the Ren 2 is more like somewhat like the T34, but the speed of Ren 2 is much lower. So you got high speed tank for the ends. It's not reasonable, I think.
All right. So now we're diving into that game, guys. It's gonna be on Ensk.
Okay. They have same setup.
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yep. Everyone Ren 2 and the Chafe.
All right. All right. Yeah, they swapped out the Type 34 at the last second. I just now noticed. Well, to be perfectly honest, I think a game on this map can go either way because there's so much in the way of cover. The amount of camouflage available to any tank on this map is okay.
But do you remember one thing?
What's that?
No one used the 105 today.
No one used the 105 cannon today?
Yep.
It's because they
yeah.
learned from last week. They saw, okay, well, you can only deal out 2, maybe 3 shots, but in the same amount of time.
400.
It is. That's pretty good, but at the same time, I mean, as you said, accuracy is one of the most important parts.
Yeah, it's important, but if you take a chance on a close battle, the 105 is not bad.
I mean, there are some situations on this map where you're going to be forced to, basically play long distance if your opponent has to play long distance against you. Let me ask you this, Edison. Is there any way for Team A to know that Team B is going into a game with this turret and this tank? Like, is there any way for our our 2 teams here before the game begins? Is there any way for them
they
to know?
have to send the tank list before the game, before the match.
All right, but what about the cannons?
Cannon, they can change at any time.
All right, so the enemy teams can't know about it.
Yeah, but if you drive the M4, you drive the Panzervo, they know you're gonna use the 105.
All right.
But in the KV1, he got a lot of selection. 57mm gun, 76, and 122. So only KV1 can now expect that, but normally they choose the 76.
Okay, well, let's see. Thus far, we've got Coal Diggers actually rushing across the south side of the map, and this could be the game where they turn things around against their opponent. I mean, honestly, what I think is happening here is just my guess. One Ball Rush is trying to play off of their 1-point advantage. No connections yet on those shots. I think they want to play this conservatively. They want to force the Coal Diggers to go straight to them. They say, okay, we've got 1 point. Come and get us. Try and kill us. We want to see you try to do it.
Yeah.
Just daring them. Okay. And right now there is a guy in chat saying that TCSG just wants to have fun. That would be the coalition. Excuse me, the Coal Diggers rather. And I think that kind of makes sense. I mean, they don't really have a shot at first. They don't have a shot at first prize tonight. So, just playing for fun right now seems like something that would be, not that illogical. Would you say?
Yeah.
I mean,
do you see the Ren 2's gun? It's quite short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call this 2-pound gun, but actually it's like the 57mm gun. On the Russia system, they call them 57 gun, but in the British system, they call them 2-pound, but actually they are the same stuff.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, shot that hits onto Larex, and guess what? No recourse. No recourse. 2 shots for free go straight to 1-ball rush in game number 2 thus far. M24 Chafe going out with a blind shot, but not hitting anything. All right. Well, if we're here to speculate at who's playing their picks better, it would definitely be 1-ball rush. And as it is right now with the score and the amount of HP they have in the lead, it, you know,
they will push again.
Yeah. I mean, they're playing off that lead. They're like, okay, let's get some gold tonight, you know? How much does the third prize winner get for gold tonight? Do you guys know?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe a couple of dollars.
Well, I mean, I've heard some people say things like they spend a lot of gold in preparation for these tournament games, like maybe 50,000, 60,000 altogether for a team. But that's got to be like a 7-man team, right? Not a 3-man team. Does it sound about right?
Yeah, possible.
Okay.
Right now,
Regrouping, coming from Coal Diggers.
yeah, but they already know the rest. Maybe they should make something.
I think I see what's happening. I mean, it looks like we're going to have the Coal Diggers try and play off of the 1 line, if you will, and try and get in there and make a flank happen of some sort. Now, it looks like all 3 of them are piling in on that area.
Yeah.
Scyther might be able to see that pretty soon.
Okay.
There you go.
They're doing right here.
Yeah.
This is right, you know.
Looks like
straight.
it.
Yeah, just go straight.
All right.
Oh, they're gonna meet on middle.
I don't know about this. Oh.
Oh, gonna do
As soon as he
this
turns this
first.
corner, he knows he's got to be really careful here.
Yeah. You know, the key point is still the Chafe, I think.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh,
nice shot.
nice.
Really nice coordinated fire coming from Coal Diggers right there.
And the key point is still Chafe, you know.
Oh man, but Crazy Zib is getting hit left and right. Actually, just by this one guy, Keith, who's doing a lot of damage. Nice bounce off of Larix right there. And still, it's 3v3. That is going to change very soon. Track shot onto Black Hawk 38 here. And it looks like he might get the finishing shot onto Larix. Will he or will he not? That's the question. No, his teammate comes in for the save. 21 HP. Nice. 21 HP remaining on that KV1 Larix. And it looks like the plays are real. The plays are real. But my God, that Ram 2 getting the shots that it needs to. And finally,
we didn't see a screen.
I know, we didn't see the last kill. KV1 got hit and taken down by Ram 2 there. Okay, so what just happened there? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, but
oh, by the way, guys, we'd like to interject and say that we have the Taiwan Open coming up this upcoming Saturday.
Okay.
All right. So just one way of looking at it, but that was super confusing. So who just won there?
I think the Rush.
Rush?
1 Ball Rush is winning.
1 Blood Rush?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
okay, there we go. I mean, like, both teams had the exact same tank loadout, and they all look the same on screen to me, except, you know, for maybe some camouflage modules or another. But really nice coordination, and that was really clutch, that last game. I mean, it came down to the last tank getting not 1 kill, but 2 kills. And do you think he got the Reaper? The Reaper award? That's when you kill 3 tanks that are all 1 shot. Just 1 shot.
3 tanks or 5?
3 for sure, I know.
He got 3, but I'm not sure.
There's no.
Click on him. Click on him. See, let's.
No, there's no medals over here, and you can only get that medal in random battles.
Oh, my mistake. Okay, okay. Would have been nice to see someone get a Reaper in this, but I don't know. Thoughts on this game? I mean, that was. It was really nice. I mean, okay, we saw Coal Diggers try and make that rush work out towards the end, but I mean, it didn't happen. I mean, I'm trying to think here. Scyther, he was the guy in the RAM, right? Let's see. No, I'm sorry, Keith. Scyther was watching the left side for a while, but then he double backed after he realized, hey, wait a minute, they're not in the same spot they were before. Then Keith is watching from a long distance, and he decides to just start dealing out shots onto the guys that are rushing up the number 3
Let's still have
zero
a
line.
teamwork
1
problem
line.
there. You know, you got 1 enemy here, you got 2 tanks here. You better, you know, focus on the long one.
Oh, yeah.
Another one, I mean, the what do you call that?
The guy with using the KV1.
Leras, yeah, the Leras use a KV1 to trying to shoot another KV1.
Yeah,
And there is a Shafi, right? So you are sitting on the position for 1 versus 2, and if you just focus on range 2, it's less 2 versus 1. Why you choose the bad position there? I'm very curious about that.
I mean, it's one of those things. Do you pile in or do you not pile in? It doesn't become clearly obvious all at once what you guys should do. But I mean, and the split was a little bit dangerous. But at the same time, I mean, it seemed like the Cold Diggers had a plan from the start after they found out where their enemy's position was, after they took a little bit of damage. But their execution was just a little bit off.
Yeah, but you know, even so, they're gonna choose shooting the KV1. They're gonna choose kill the Shafi. That's okay. You know what? They just turn the corner. You know, just turn right. So the range 2 is a case, the one case I think. I mean, he had Keith. He have another ID code, the one case. He stand on north. It take like 10 seconds rushing, right? So you got a 10 seconds chance to use the 3 tanks to kill the 2. But I don't know why they don't even choose the 2 versus 1, or they don't even choose the 3 versus 2, but they choose the 1 versus 2 and 1 versus 1, and now it's sit here. You know, it's, I cannot say anything, but the teamwork still got very big problem today. I see the Cordica team, they really doing that nice on the teamwork today. You know.
I think maybe it could have been stage fright. I mean, there's 150 people watching them on stream right now.
Yeah,
which
but
is something about
that's not the first time they upstream, you know.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe it's because there was a prize on the line. Who knows? But Dragon Chen in chat did say that they're just playing for fun. The lineup does not matter. I mean, it's gold. It's just gold at the end of the day. It's not cash.
Okay.
So after this short break, we're gonna dive into our 2 Immortals teams. One would be Bun Thi Nong, and the other one would be AC's Gaming. So we're gonna figure out which of those 2 teams is going on to the QYC Grand Finals at the end of this month. Don't go away, guys.